Training began the very next day. Varian led Adonis into an underground chamber, dimly lit by torches. The floor was covered in symbols carved directly into the stone. Your power comes from Scorpio. That means you have an affinity with poison, shadow, and regeneration. But you can't just summon these forces. You must understand them, feel them within you. Adonis nodded, trying to hide his apprehension. He had no idea how to use these gifts. We're going to test your reflexes. Varian stepped back, then without warning launched a wave of reddish energy. Adonis barely had time to react. Instinct took over, and he threw himself to the side, narrowly dodging the attack. Good, you sense danger before it arrives. That's a natural ability of Scorpio. Adonis got back up, panting. What was that? Varian smirked slightly. A test. And now the real training begins. He snapped his fingers. A figure emerged from the shadows. A young man, slightly older than Adonis, with intense green eyes and a menacing aura. This is Orion, an awakened of Taurus. He will be your opponent. Adonis felt his stomach tighten. I'm supposed to fight him? Orion cracked his knuckles and grinned. Don't worry, I won't break you too quickly. Varian raised his hand. The fight starts now. Orion charged without hesitation. He was incredibly fast for someone so massive. Adonis barely dodged, but a powerful impact sent him flying backward. The air was knocked from his lungs as he hit the ground. You need to use your power, Adonis, Varian shouted. But how? He didn't even know how to activate it. Orion was already closing in for a second strike. Adonis shut his eyes, desperately searching for something inside him. An instinct, a feeling. Then he felt it. A cold heat slithering through his veins. A silent whisper in his mind. Strike, like the scorpion. Wait, then attack. As Orion came within range, Adonis moved without thinking. He sidestepped, and at the last moment his arm shot forward. His fingers dug into Orion's shoulder. A dark wave pulsed through the Taurus's body. He staggered back, breathing heavily. What did you do to me? He growled. Adonis looked at his hand. A faint purple glow shimmered at his fingertips. Poison, Varian murmured, impressed. And in that moment, Adonis realized something. He truly was an awakened. And this was only the beginning.